Hey, welcome to Grill and Smoke BBQ. I'm Jeffrey. If this is your first time coming on to my channel, I want to say welcome. And if you get a chance, check out some of the other videos and see if you like what you see. And if so, please consider subscribing to my channel and giving a thumbs up. Leave some comments. For those of you who've already been rocking with me, hey, welcome back. Glad to see you again. So today, what we're going to do is something real simple. We're going to do a spatchcock chicken, and we're going to do it on the Char-Griller Akorn this time. I know y'all used to seeing me on the Gravity 980, but the nice people over at Char-Griller sent me an Akorn, so I'm about to put it to use. And the great thing about this is almost Thanksgiving, so what I do with this chicken is the same thing you could do with a turkey. Only difference, the cook might take a little longer. But enough talking, let's make this work. Let's do it. Okay, so with this spatchcock chicken, I'm gonna be trying a new rub today from No Bull Barbecue. It's their Sonora chicken rub. This will be the first time I've used this, and the ingredients are salt, paprika, granulated garlic, onion powder, natural smoke flavor, sugar, white pepper, herbs, cayenne, and nutmeg. So this is gonna be an interesting chicken for me. It has a nice packet. You can tear off the top and then you can reseal it. But what I'm gonna do is take it out this packet and put it in this empty shaker. So once I do that, we'll be right back to cut this chicken. All right, so let's go ahead and work on this chicken now. As you can see, I have the whole chicken. I've dried it off a little, like moisture's come back. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pat it dry a little more. Just using a regular paper towel. What I'm gonna do, go take some kitchen shears, and I'm gonna look for that backbone, which is right here, and I'm gonna cut along the sides of it, all the way up to take this backbone out. As you see, it's not too hard to do once you get it started. Sometimes you need to use two hands to get through there. Makes it a lot easier. And it's out. Now you can save this, make some turkey stock, whatever, but that's not something I plan on doing. Now, right here, you usually you have a bone here. You can take a knife and cut in there and make it easier to make it sit flat, or you can just turn it over, press down on it, and it'll break it by itself. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it over. You probably heard it pop. That's all you have to do. For now, I'm gonna do a little cleaning, get some of this stuff out of here that I don't want. It's real easy to just scrape over it, pull some stuff out, and just toss it in the trash. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up a little with this extra skin. And you can see little ribs I left in there. And that's good for this side. Then I'm gonna flip it over. Get the, oops, got a little bit left here. pat it dry a little more. And basically the hard work is done. So what I'm gonna do now, of course you got the legs like this, kind of inverted it. It's sitting flat, just make the skin look pretty. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to spray it with a little canola oil. This ought to help the skin to crisp up as you cook it. It'll also give the rub something to stick to. So as I said, I'm going to be using some of that Sonora chicken rub, which as you can see, put it in this shaker, and I'm going to put it on here. But what I want to do first, I'm going to start on the back side. I'm going to get this off too. And I'm going to go ahead and get some rub on here. Now we get the other side. And actually, you know what I want to do? I want to get this on a wire rack so it's easier to move around and I don't have to worry about touching it once I get this side done. So be right back with this on that rack. Okay, so we're back with it on the rack. As you can see, I got the legs up. That way if I need to turn it around, if it's cooking more on one side than the other, I need to turn it. It'll just easily turn without these being in the way. Also, I'm gonna get these wings, then I'm gonna actually tuck it behind there to get the tips out the way. And like I said, I'm gonna tuck this back. If it cooperates with me. All right, there we go. And touch it up where I touched it. All right. That seems to be enough. Now what we'll do now is we'll get this on that Char-Griller Akorn and be right back with you. All right, so we're gonna get the Akorn up to temp. As you can see, got a good flame going in this chimney. The great thing about this grill, the grill grate, is that the centerpiece comes out and it's just the perfect size for that to sit over it. And it has a release handle here. So when you release it, it just falls right in there. And as you can see, there's the door that it was sitting under. And you're good to go from that point. Then you can just take the centerpiece and sit it right back on there and let it warm up. I'm gonna try to get this to a temperature of 350 to 375 for this cook. I'll come back and show you how I put the smoking stone, and I'm gonna put a pan of water on there to try to keep some moisture and also to help with cleaning purposes. Pro tip. So when the chicken's on there, it drops down into the pan so I don't have to worry about cleaning it up. All right. Okay, so I'm up to about 250 degrees now. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up for my smoke. I'm gonna take this grate out. I'm gonna go ahead and put this smoke stone in there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and place this pan of water. And go ahead and put the grate back on. Now I'm gonna let it finish coming up to 350 with all of that in there. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, you gotta be careful, just let it breathe a little before you open it all the way up. Then open it, and I'm going to get that chicken on here. So just place the whole rack on here and get it over that pan to help the drippings get in there to keep it clean. And we're gonna put it to bed for about, I'm gonna do about 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna come out, check on it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put a temp probe in it. See you back in 30 minutes. Okay, so we've been on for about 30 minutes. Here's what we're looking like. The skin is looking kind of dry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray it with some of this spray butter. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this temp probe in the thickest portion of the breast. And from here, I'm gonna let it go ahead and ride out. Probably check it in about, let's see, the breast is up to like 123 degrees. So I'll check it in about 10 minutes and spritz it again if it's not ready to come off. Okay, it's been another 10 minutes. We're up to like 141 on the temp. I switched the probe to this side. And I'm gonna go ahead and spray it again. And next time I check it, I'll be taking it off once the probe reaches its target temp. And I'll meet y'all back at the board. Okay, so we finished that cook. Got the breast up to 165. Then we let it rest for about 15 minutes. And now we're gonna go on and cut into it and see where we're at. So for this cut, I'm gonna be using this dowel sprung. It's a 9.5-inch chef's blade out of the Shadow series. And no, they didn't give it to me or pay me. I just like good knives. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and cut this leg off. Look, it's a lot of juice right there. And I'm gonna cut this leg off too. Just go ahead and sit it over here so you can see just dripping with juice. Didn't even inject it. Now, of course, the best part or the hardest part to keep moist is the breast. So we'll go ahead and sample this a little. Look at that, juicy, not even injected. Nice skin on it, which is what I like. I don't care for crispy skin on my barbecue, and I surely don't want rubbery skin. I like bite through skin like you would get with competition cooks. So let's go ahead and give this give this chicken a try. So, give it the first bite. Sonora chicken. Never had it before. That is actually pretty good. And this breast, man, it's so juicy. I'm just gonna go and eat the rest of this first. I don't think I would say it need. Y'all know me. Needs a little bit more spice to it. But for something that's not spicy, it's very good taste. So if y'all want to try that no bulls Sonora chicken rub, you can use this code, get you 20% off your order. Also, best way, go to my link tree down in the description, click on it. Once you get to my link tree page, whole bunch of items where they get you discounts on their products. Man, I gotta call this a win. I wasn't even expecting this chicken to be that juicy, but man, that was amazing. So once again, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing, clicking that bell so you can be notified when I do more cooks. If you're already subscribed, thank you for coming back. And all I got to say is, I'm out. See you next time. Peace.